Vital Forum, especially in a time when the Caribbean and Haiti in particular stand at a pivotal crossroad. We, the youth, are not merely passengers on this journey toward the 2030 agenda, we are drivers. Yet, navigating our future in the Caribbean requires confronting a complex reality. Our nations, while rich in resilience and culture, are also challenged by instability, inequality, and climate vulnerability. In Haiti, the situation is urgent. Political unrest, gang violence, and economic fragility continue to stifle progress. The education system, often a pathway to empowerment, is weakened by insecurity and a lack of infrastructure. And yet, amidst the turbulence, Haiti's youth are innovating, creating grassroots, tech hub, leading civic movement, and championing environmental justice. Across the wider Caribbean, climate change threatens our ecosystem and livelihoods, especially in tourism and agriculture. Youth employment remains high, and access to quality education and scientific resources is often unequal. But let us also acknowledge our regional strength, our biodiversity, our digital potential, our cultural richness, and most importantly, our youth, creative, bold, and ready. So what must we do? We must act now to position young people not just as beneficiaries, but as architects of sustainable ecosystem. Achieving SDG 8 requires more than job creation. It demands investment in skills training, entrepreneurship, and digital inclusion, particularly for rural and marginalized youth. If we empower youth to become creators of work, not just seekers of it, we shift from crisis response to future building. I offer 3 calls to action. Invest in youth-driven innovation. Across the region, we must fund STEM education, support youth-led research, and foster digital and green entrepreneurship. Secure inclusive space for co-governance. Young people, especially from marginalized communities, must have seats at decision-making tables, not just for consultation, but for co-creation. Strengthening regional collaboration. We need more cross-Caribbean exchange. Our challenges are shared, and so must be our strategies. In Haiti, for example, my organization, Arts Haiti Inc., which is a creative nonprofit organization specialized in using technology and creativity to educate young people, is developing a model called Education Innovation Cafe, where young people engage in hands-on, community-rooted learning, blending culture, tech, and sustainability. Imagine similar models amplify across the region. As we push forward with the 2030 agenda, we must remember sustainable development is not only about goals, it's about agency. The Caribbean youth, from Port-au-Prince to Bridgetown, from Kidston to Castries, are already acting. Let us give them the structural support to do so louder, bolder, and together. May en pile.